Rainbow and the toys all live together in a very large playroom. They are all very different, and Rainbow works very hard to try and make sure that they all live contentedly together. It isn't always easy because some of the toys are not always as kind to each other as they should be, particularly if some of the toys are very different. When Benji came into the playroom, and Benji comes from China, he comes from Beijing, and his English is not very good. And he struggles at times to say what he wants to say, and he struggles too in understanding what the other toys are saying to him. Now, some of the toys are very patient with him, but others don't bother, and sometimes they will even laugh at him because he talks funny. With Bonzo, when Bonzo came into the playroom, it was a little bit different. Because yes, Bonzo is an American. And so yes, he could speak English. He just spoke it in a slightly different way. And again, there were toys in the playroom who actually laughed at him when they thought he said things funny. Also, of course, some things in America have different names. And the toys discovered that one breakfast time, when they were all sitting down to their breakfast with their cereal and their toast. And Bonzo had asked if he could have some peanut butter, because he liked peanut butter. And as he was putting peanut butter on his piece of bread, he then said, "Can I have some jelly? Because I want to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich." Now, the toys thought that was so funny. And it was Matilda who actually said, "You can't put wibbly wobbly jelly in a sandwich." Bonzo didn't quite know what to do. And it was Cyril the squirrel, who'd been to America, who said, "Oh, he doesn't mean jelly, he means jam. Americans call jam jelly." Ah, so Matilda got some jam and put it on the table. And Bonzo got his knife out, put some jam on top of his peanut butter, folded the sandwich down and began to eat. Squidgy Pig looked at him. Seemed very odd to eat peanut butter and jam. But he thought, "Oh, I could try that." So he said to Bonzo, "Can I have a bit?" So Bonzo cut a little bit of his sandwich off and gave it to Squidgy Pig. And Squidgy Pig ate it and said, "Oh, that's really quite nice." And then one or two of the other toys said, "Can we have a bit too?" So at that point, Bonzo made another sandwich, cut it up and shared it out. Now, there were some that didn't like it, saying, "Yeah, don't like this." But there were quite a lot who said, "This is really very nice indeed." And so, at breakfast time in the playroom, not only did the peanut butter come out, but the jam came out, and quite a few of the toys would have peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. There are times when it is good to share our differences, and we find that we can start to enjoy things that we didn't think we would be able to enjoy.